Good afternoon. We're back at it. Straight back at it. One this morning and one this afternoon. Let's see if we can get him a little bit higher. Saying that, I'm not even rushing, am I? Like I've been saying. Let's just enjoy this journey, eh? Did I have full health a second ago? If I did, he's taken an awful lot off me. I seem to receive a right beating off people my level, don't I? I was going to say my age then. Come on. Alright. Let's hope we get to him in time for Victory Rush. Hasn't been too bad of a day. I made that video this morning and I went to MMA. I knew this had happened. My lesson's meant to be an hour long. So it should be pretty much 10 to 11. What time did I get home? 1:30. Always happens that. Me and my instructor just end up chatting too much. In between rounds or at the end of the lesson. It's very rare though that you actually get to have good conversations with people on a day-to-day basis. Of all the conversations you have day-to-day, how many of them just tend to be utter bollocks, let's face it. Just casual chit-chat about the weather and how work's going, which I suppose isn't a bollocks conversation, how work's going, but it's very rarely positive, isn't it? It tends to be people moaning, which is draining. Just listening to another video then before I started. Another Dr. K one. It was Dr. K on Mel Robbins again. What's the name of it? I can't see the actual title. Before you waste your time, watch this, Dr. K. I definitely recommend anyone watching Dr. K's videos. It seems like he builds a lot of his videos around gamers. Let's face it, mental health and things like that are definitely a big topic these days. Sometimes people can word things in a way that get to you. They might be saying, hello. They might both be saying the same thing, but it's how someone words something where you think, ah yeah, get what he means now. Oh, another 19 Undead Warrior. Bet they've got better gear than me. That wouldn't be hard though, would it? I don't know why I didn't just charge that. Do need to get the bow skill up though, so we'll just say that. Speaking of saying that, I was just about to say something about work, and even though I just did mention that those conversations are boring, but anyway, it seems like I had the day off from work today. That will mean that my post round didn't go out. Because every time I have a day off from work, what they do is they fail my round, so none of the letters go out. And then it'll just send someone out with the tracked parcels. So then it means tomorrow when I go in, I have 2 days worth of work to do. Shit. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to do this. Maybe then. We got lucky there. Thing is, on retail I don't mind dying, whereas on this it's a right walk all the way back, so I really want to avoid dying as much as we can. I won't be able to do that. Requires level 12? Absolutely no chance. Look at that, he's level 18, why would you be around here at level 12? Oh, he debuffs something, look, couldn't he? He just disappeared. They instructed me after that. Apparently someone who works for him rang in yesterday, couldn't come into work because he was dehydrated. I was just laughing. Dehydrated? Drink some water. don't know what my boss would say if I rang in and said I can't come in, I'm dehydrated. It's almost tempting just to do it for a laugh. Been a year since I've been off sick now, I think. Last year I did both knees. Did my right one just doing push kicks on the bag, and then don't know how. I think it was the weight of the bag swinging, and as I push kicked, did something to the bones just underneath the knee. And then, was it 2 or 3 months later on, in sparring, someone did like the John Jones style kick to my left leg, and did my ACL, so then I was off again. The thing is, because I was on a stage 1 on the previous injury, if I'd had too long off work with the second injury, I'd have been on a stage 2, so I went back miles quicker than I should have done. So I was walking around in absolute agony. What do you think when someone does their ACL in football, how long they don't play football for? Like, Rodri did it for Man City and he's out for the season. I did it and was back at work within 2 weeks. My health's flying down here. That cannibalises, and then first aid I can't use. I'm having to use them too often. We do need a better weapon though, don't we? Once we've done this though, we can go back, hand that in. Is that might be it here. We've got that. I suppose we can do that on the way out. Do that. Go back there. That'll take us to 20. Too low level for those, especially with like... we're struggling with ones that are near our level, never mind doing ones that are above. So it could be, it might have to be a trip there, mightn't it? Don't know whether I'll go and retail there. Probably I'll say that. I think I told one of my mates I'd be on. He's not long got his character to max level, so we can do some delves together. They're not too bad, but like I've said on a different video, I'd prefer if delves were different. So like you went into things like that, like ruins, cleared it out and there's a boss at the end, and doing that got your items instead of everything being underground. I know obviously it's called delve, so it has to sort of be underground, but just name it something different. Like I like the idea of it, doing short things like that and increasing the level of it to get good gear at the end, but I don't know, just the aesthetic of the delves I'm not that bothered by. So everything by 4. That's quite a lot for me. Right, you need to start dropping these rot-hide ichors, doesn't he? Tell me I'm 456. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Read a bit of my book as well. Long Live Evil, I think it's called. Oh, that lass who wakes up in the fantasy world of the book that her and her sister were reading. And she's like an evil character in it. And then I'll have Peaky Blinders to watch. I think I'm on the last episode of season 1. Oh man, the start of season 2. I think I might have been the first episode of season 2. It's alright so far. I've enjoyed it. I'm not at a place where I can say it's unreal, like people were making out. It's better than I thought. In terms of the first time I watched it, I didn't really pay too much attention and turned it off. So now a lot of people do that and then say something shit, don't they? I always find that when people say that Lost is rubbish, it's because they haven't paid attention, so they don't know what's going on. For me, that's one of the best seasons I've ever watched. The first time through, anyway. Some seasons you can watch again and again, like The Office, like Big Bang Theory, things like that, like stuff that's funny. And then you have other seasons where it's better to space it out so you don't remember stuff as much. And that was unreal. I remember my brother got them like pirate copy. And I was watching them. I think I got to like the last disc that he'd got, and the disc didn't work. I was like, "Oh, you are joking!" I needed to watch like the last 4 episodes of the series. And at the time, I was only a kid, so I was like, "Oh, I don't have any money to buy this." So I went traded some games in at Blockbuster to then buy the whole series just to watch the last 4 episodes. I think it was. I loved it. Just like the mystery of it all, what's going on. Like when they see that polar bear. And then they find the hatch, and Locke's trying to get in it with Boone. What's in there? And the numbers with Hurley. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. I used to use them for the lottery. So now if they ever come out in the lottery, I'm going to be gutted if I don't have them, because that's what I play. Only on the Euro Million, so. I bet other people do that as well. There's something cosy about watching some series on a night time, and that's one of them. I like to because I was, even at my dad's, I used to sit on the floor and stretch when I watch a series. So I just sit on the floor, all the lights off, series on the go. Back then I used to make too much food, man. And go to, was it Morrison's I used to go to, and get a load of food ready for the night. Make nachos, get like salsa, jalapenos and stuff like that, and just put that in a massive plate on my own. Come on, kill it! Bargrave. I think I used to have one called something like Cargrave. In Cataclysm, I think this bit's all full of, I think it said immigrants. That can't be right. No, refugees. Yeah, I think it was like Dalaran refugees or something like that. Immigrants. You can just see the shine of Dalaran there. Or the protection from it, where it used to be. Dalaran's not even on this game, is it? It would be up there. Near that little island on the left, North End. Bounce, bounce, bounce to the beat. Tell you what, I'll equip that one-hander to get its skill up a bit. What is the max anyway? 95, and we're at 65. I think that is actually better than ours. Definitely better if I had a shield. Because that other one, where's she gone? The one-hand is more topside damage, 34, and it's quicker. The only thing it lacks is 3 agility. So yeah, we'll stick with this, I think. Eating a skeleton, don't know how he's managing that. Nothing on him. Think of other series which I enjoyed. Obviously One Tree Hill. Everyone knows my love for One Tree Hill. Vampire Diaries. Anything a little bit weird. That's one of those ones where I love the early seasons. I think is it maybe the first 4? Especially the first season. That's got quite a good vibe to it if you watch it like on a night. I always find this time of year is good for things like that. Either series or playing games. I don't know whether I think that it's because I've done it in the past, so it's built into my head that it's a vibe, or it just is. Because we'd say when it's summer and it's dark out, and when it's summer it's light outside, you feel like you should be doing something. Whereas this time of year, when it's pitch black and the weather's shit, you don't really care. I wonder if these are the crates from Arthas, and that's why these lot have all turned. You know where he goes to Stratholme and has to kill everyone. I wonder if these are from there, that crate there, and that's why these undead are here. It's a thought, isn't it? There you go. No, he gets to me first then. I was just looking at it, it didn't look like he was attacking me, taking ages between each attack. I wonder if he's got different moves, because he's attacked from the side with his sword, but then he's also done an overhand attack. So I wonder if he's got different abilities. Munch down, lad, munch down. Might actually have to buy some food for this character. I don't normally do that. I like the space in my bags, but we've been struggling, haven't we, for health. Stop those on the auction house. Well, pretty much all that's going on the auction house. 10 of those. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? So now at the price of gear, we're not going to be able to buy it, are we? Need ruins for a different body part, like one for my chest. That would be ideal if that was for the chest or gloves. I can't get rid of victory rush, can I? Ooh. Right, make sure herbalism and skinny when we get to Undercity. I've just been wasting, 75, 75. I could have been getting my skill up with all the things we've been skinning and herbing. Ooh. I hope they just need bands and don't need that final person. We need them, don't we? Do. Probably good that some of these are great for us. Just get the skill up a bit. Oh, so much has been in here. Nuts how you get that. Such a low level. What's that? No. I thought you go and get that from the Crimson thingy. All I was expecting then was a spell to go over my head. Oh, you are kidding me. See that respawn right there? No, we've got a couple of potions, but there's one. Look at the state of that. Dreadful, isn't it? Don't leave skin in the middle of that. Numpty boy. Right, back there then. I think I might just hearth, I think we're done here. In Silver Pine for now. Yeah, it looks like it. We got that, but pseudo level. Yeah, it looks like everything else is done. That's inside Shadowfang Cave. Alright, so let's hand these in then. It's Undead Warrior again. He's laughing with those, isn't he? What's that one? Oh, that's the elite quest, isn't it? I won't be able to do that. Just abandon those. Don't need those ones, do we? Hey, go there. Journey to Hillsbrad, we'll accept that, even though we won't be going just yet. We'll go to the Barrens, I think. Undercity first. So we need to... That's a lot, 30 silver. Need to learn those two moves. Put stuff on the auction house. Get skinning and herbing next level. We've got stuff in the bags, haven't we? In the mailbox, haven't we? That we need to open. I didn't want it all in my bags before. I wonder if we'll have any trick-or-treaters today. Let's hope not. I won't be answering the door. I haven't got anything I could give them. And like I said before, I don't think giving out loads of sweets to little kids is what they really need, is it? My instructor was telling me today there's a kid, was it a girl? Yeah, I think it was a girl who's about 12 years old and she weighs 79 kilograms. That's crazy, isn't it? 12 years old, she was like 79 kilograms. At what point does it get to child abuse when you let your kid get to that big? It's nuts. I was saying, like, imagine if you've seen, say, in the middle of town, a parent swearing like, fuck it, it's kids. Someone would contact social services and be like, oh, that's bad parenting. But then if you're in the middle of town, you've seen a fat kid, and the parent was giving it pizza, and sat there with a big massive meal, social services wouldn't get contacted, would they? But the detriment to the kid's life going forward is going to be pretty bad still. You're setting it up for failure. People say it doesn't matter what you look like, which, to be fair, everyone knows it does matter what you look like. What they mean is it shouldn't matter. But it's not about that, is it? The healthier your body is, the healthier you can function. It seems like you are your body. Everybody knows when you feel like shit, it affects your emotions, and your emotions affect your thoughts. So you're not going to run at full capacity, are you? Yeah, this is well decorated. I didn't even notice this. All the pumpkins around there. I said earlier, didn't I? This is the best city to suit Halloween. Well, I mean earlier. I mean on the video before. Ooh, let's have a look on here. There must be a better weapons person. Alright, what about you? 12.6. But that's a two-hander. What about the next page? No. Alright then. Oh, is this the person I hand that thing into? Nice. Oh, I get XP as well. It's decent. Normally Undercity's dead. Not many people seem to hang out here. It's always Ogrimmar. It's funny how it's always the same across all servers as well. Like, people always hang around in certain places. You don't get like one server where it's randomly everyone hangs around at Thunderbolt or randomly Undercity. Be good if it worked like that. Let's put these back on. Up to 3 gold, look though. See if we can get anything cheap. So we'll go uncommon, weapons, search, usable obviously, value. Level. $11 to $20. That's what point in that. 30 to 46. Right, let's click on 200 swords then. 44. Gold's a lot though. Is there any more that are higher? Which one's better? That one, I reckon. 4 stamina, 3 strength. I think we'll get that. A lot of money, mind. And then see if there's any cheap armor. 29. This isn't too bad actually. So what's that? Waist, legs. We'll leave it as that, I think. Alright, let's see if we can sell some other stuff. If any of it sells, I'll be happy. No way that's going for that. Alright. 14 stacks of 112 gold. Let's hope we sell some of that. 8 stacks of 1, light hides. Oh, Swift is still sold already. If they don't sell, that's going to make my bags a nightmare. That's going to do everyone's head in when they're trying to scroll through. In your own time. Stop loading now. Right, let's go off and then come back if it's going to mess about. Hand that in. Right, so skinning's there. Where's the herbing one? I can imagine it's in the apothecary one. Professions. Get rid of that. Yeah, just on the edge of the apothecary. So we pretty much need to be in all of these. Need to be there to learn moves, there to turn herbalism. So we'll go there first, then the weapons trainer, there, around to skinning. So yeah, I've got to do like a big circle around them all. Unless I just go here first. So it's round there, back to the auction house. Now. What are people up to anyway? Dead mines? Dead mines? Oh no, that'd be Diamol. Yeah, level 60. Heroic Strike and Thunderclap. I'm not getting the rest yet. I don't. Well, I couldn't get them. Even afford the rest of them, could I? Lovely. It's black outside. It's only 5:15. Well done, lads. Casual Crocs Guild. Remember that game? Croc. It was like Croc and Spyro. I was never really that bothered by those games. I thought they were alright as a kid, but definitely not something I'd play now. When you used to get those PlayStation magazines with demos on. Some of those demos seem to last for ages as well. Slots. I wonder if that'd be worth it, or do I not get enough herbs? Probably don't get enough herbs for it to be worth it. Stuff like that used to be handy as well. Put things like that on the auction house. Usually used to go across like different vendors before people knew the crack with the game, and then go and get like stuff like that. And these recipes. And slap those on. Oh, what was one I got here? I'll show you. I got one from across here, and I sold it for loads. From this guy, I think. It's like a shadow potion or something daft. I can't remember what it was. We'll see if he's got it now. Don't know whether it was that or not. He sold something, and I sold it for loads on Classic Era. Right, go and get skinning up. Tiny that up. Need to get first aid as well while we're there. Yeah, that'll be able to do that, won't it? Wool used to sell for a lot. When I used to grind SFK, I used to do that just because I enjoyed being in SFK. Never got Shadowfang though. God knows how many times I did it over the years. How much are the bags from you? Too much for me. We've got 8 slots though, haven't we? Let's get this up a little bit. That's the one from Silverpine. With his buffs. And hopefully we can start getting those though if we're going to cross to the other side. So that'll make leveling a lot easier. I think that's the Arched War Axe he's got on his back. From Shadowfang Keep. Come on, what's he doing? Skill's not going up. How many have I made there in a row? That's it, come on. It's not going to do it, is it? 4 more, we can do it. Get to 77, come on. Right, I can't do it now, unless it did it every turn. 28? No, that's it. It ballsed it, hasn't it? Brilliant. Thank you for that. Right. I got skinning up there, didn't I? Yeah. 75 out of 150 for both of them. And first aid. That's all pretty consistent, isn't it? First aid 77. Herbalism skinning 75, 75. So I'll hand that in. Back to the auction house. And then over to Ogrimmar. And then we start leveling on that side for a bit. What's that middle one there? Gathering Storm. Don't recognise that. God knows what that is. Hello. I'm not doing that one. Right, this one I will. Think. Hold on. Yeah, that's fine. We're not going to Silverpine yet though. We've got to go across the other side, haven't we? Look at the state of that. Why has Cloth got 2 strength on it? Little cloak as well. That'd be nice if that was sold for that, wouldn't it? At least you know with this character everything that all the money and things is made by him. I haven't sent any over. And obviously I've not bought any. Right, let's see if it lets us do it this time. Damn, I meant to do that the other way around. Something just sell that? No. keep Wolf, what's he called it? For first aid. Oh, best not forget the items we bought as well, actually. I think he's floating there. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, does it? 60 troll rogue. I like trolls. Not as rogues, anyway. Get to this mailbox. Where are you? You're on the other side. Oh. Got some naughty gear, hasn't he? What's that shadow flame underneath that, look? Here we are. $30 to 40. The hell's that weird? 30 to 46 miles per hour. Not even that one. 20 to 30. We proper swords again. After all this time. Look at the size of that beauty. Here we go. What's that ruin there? Single-minded fury. Don't know what that'll do. Increase weapon speed or something? God knows. A couple of ruins on this side, isn't there? You can hear all the cheering. This would be a good place for dueling. You know how like everyone does it outside Orgrimmar? This place would be good. Spectators watching from there. You can duel around here. Have people kiting you. Quite a few people kicking about. We'll see loads in Orgrimmar. Don't recognise that either. How has he got no kills if he's rank 7? How bizarre. Just thought I haven't taken a thumbnail. So I'm going to have to do it on the other side, but it's not really a fair reflection, is it? Given that the majority of this has been spent on this side. Unless I do one like here. Yeah, maybe do that. Let's try and create one now, shall we? That'll do with something like that. There we go. That'll do us. I'd preferred it if we'd managed to get like all light or something else. So look at him. I like those shoulders, look quite nice, don't they? The axe isn't decent, isn't it? Don't recognise that either. Saying out a lot at the moment. 8,784 kills, rank 13. Been a busy boy, ain't he? Core forged. So that warlock had that one thing on his weapon, didn't he? It said something. There, it says well at the top of that one. No idea what that's about. You can tell I don't research this information, can't you? This is taking its time. Anyone kicking around? Any alliance are out? Let's have a look at his gear. Oh no, he's got Axe of Orgrimmar. I thought it was the Arched War Axe. Mine's better now, I think. Claws, isn't it? Blood Frenzy. What does that do? Victory Rush, same as me. Frenzied Assault, Stamina. You can't see people's talents on this compared to retail. Don't know why it does that. It'd be good if you could see. Not that it matters, I guess, does it? It's playing this little bit. Random. Do 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 do. Be a good place to fire a bow, wouldn't it? Pew, 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 pew. One thing I hate is when you get on the boats on the PvP server and you're going from here across the Stranglethorn Vale. To be fair, it seems to be worse this way around when you're going from there to the other way. I've blooming rogues or whatever. Either rogues trying to get you to go into the by using distract, or priest mind controlling you. I had that when I logged in Classic a week or so ago. But I just had Will of the Forsaken, so I just popped that and then went in stealth. The thing is, he could have killed me as miles higher level, but I think he just respected it and just left me alone. It's a shame you can't see a lot, isn't it? Because it would be quite good. The sights in retail, you'll probably be able to see all of this. Like, look at that, I can't barely see anything, and I've got the graphics all on full. Watching fall. Here we go. Just think, when you'd never, like, you'd only just played the Undead bit years ago, and you get on the boat and you come to this. It was just like, bloody hell, an eye opener. How orange it is. It's not a place I can do again and again, this one, though. The Undead one is, like I've said several times, but this place, it's alright like here and there, but not all the time. Look at all the buffs that person's got. Anyone going to give us out? Yeah. See, but it already looked busy, doesn't it? Like I said. Hello? Let's have a look at that gear. I reckon Algon's going to be absolutely packed. 5:30. Do do do. Crazy to think how long ago this game was made. How perfect it was. Especially when you compare it to like what other games were made around that time. If there's 2 hours remaining, these have just popped off and all. Damn. Sweet look. 4 minutes ago. Just missed out on them. Have I got the add-on for it? Yeah. So we should hopefully be able to find out soon when all these things pop off. Get the flight path from in here. Cognition. It's a bizarre name to pick, isn't it? though. So SLD is clearly not dead then. It's a shame we're going to have to walk for ages though. To the next bit. Big in Japan. Oh, you see on, I think it's the Chinese realms, they're selling a mount for about 200 and something pound. Crazy. And I thought the £90 for the Brutosaurus was bad. Never mind, 200 odd pound for that. I think it's a spectral tiger. And there's that ruin there. Wonder if it's worth popping into that cave. It's only just there, isn't it? What else we got? That's the same one. Might be worth popping in there and having a little look. I don't know what space it takes up though. Oh, you can get some ruins from Valley of Honor, I think, as well. We'll maybe check that next time, because I haven't got the money anyway. I'm sure I did that on like my Druid and Shaman. There's some ruins that you can just buy with and then get a book to learn them. This Ogremar's miles better than the new one. In the new one you turn left there and there's all the portals there. I quite like that though, the portals. Be handy, wouldn't it, to have one to Undercity and Thunderbluff. People would maybe moan though. That head looks cool. His eyes there. Can't zoom in though, I like it on retail where you do that, you scroll in and out. You can zoom into the character. That music there. That's another one of those ones that takes me back. From when I first played it. All those years ago at my mum's house. In the spare room. I used to just sit for hours. No watching videos or music on the side. Just literally just playing the game. I had absolutely no clue what was going on. I don't know whether I'll ever get that feeling about another game again. Be nice to. I suppose it's... hopefully isn't there. But it's also an age thing, isn't it? When you're a lot younger and you've got less worries. I suppose, do you have less worries? You just have different worries, don't you? So when you look back you think that they didn't matter, but at the time they did. So the worries that you have presently now, when you look back on them, they might not worry. It doesn't mean they didn't matter at the time, does it? This is good to get our skill up as well. Oh no, it's a two-hander, it shouldn't be too bad. Where's Thunderclap gone? Why that disappeared from my bars? Random. Must have moved earlier without realising. I'm actually enjoying it more now. I'm just going at this speed, not rushing and not even bothered about getting to the max level. Obviously I'm going to get to max level, but just enjoying it. What am I doing now with another game as well? Like a game I've not played before, like Skyrim. I can't sort out the settings. So like, when I get the game up, I can't seem to record it properly. It won't let me window mode it. Or like on this, I can't tab in and out to look at Streamlabs. So that's not happening at the present. Might happen later on if I can manage to sort it. I've never played Skyrim before. played Oblivion, but that was that long ago, I can't remember it. Talking like when it first came out for the Xbox. Right, that person's clearly not there. We'll kill this person now. We'll go upstairs and have a look. Yeah. You zoom in. From far away it looks like it could be right there. But obviously not. My grand's birthday today. 94 years old. Crazy age to get to that, isn't it? It's funny when you think she's 94 years old. I'm probably the fittest person that's been in my family for years, and no way I'll reach that. No way. With me having, I suppose actually, I might be the fittest, but I'm not the healthiest, because with me having ulcerative colitis, every year that goes by, my chances of getting cancer increase, sadly. So I can imagine that'll be end up what kills me eventually at some point. Hopefully not for a while though. We'll get this to 60 first. I can't see him. Right. He'd best be in here. Best not have done. Do you remember when we got done by in the Undead bit where it says he's on the left hand corner, so I went all the way to the left hand corner of the map and Tirisfal Glades wasn't there. Does it even say the name of the person? Gaz Ruz. That does sound like the name of somebody who's been there. It stood right there. The thing is that he can't have just died and come, because if someone had just killed him, he'd have been respawned by now because all those other guards wouldn't be there. I'll tell you what, we'll go have a look around here on the left. Might be around there, but it says he's there. This is a bit. Not even getting any XP for this. Okay, it could be around there on the left. We'll soon see that, won't we? We'll soon see. Suppose we're getting money for it. Picked that up, didn't we? If that sold for a gold, it'd all be worth it. Oh, it's not there either. Right, we'll go stand on the edge of that cliff and have a look. That sounds safe, doesn't it? There he is, look there, nice. There you go. Good, didn't pull them. We got it. You picked up Eye of Burning Shadow, which starts on the Furious Thunder. I'm not bothered about that quest, I just wanted that. Right. Where was it anyway, that? Might as well do it. I'm not going to get rid of that, am I, for that? What waste of time that was. I get to him. Sometimes you do stuff and you just think, am I an idiot? Right, bollocks, get over here now. All that for that room, which we didn't even need. At least we know now, don't we? 2 greens as well. And it's just a part of the adventure, isn't it? Not every road you go down leads to something, does it? 20 next, isn't it? Yeah. Absolutely a million miles being able to afford a mount, but I reckon by that level we'll be alright. I reckon we'll have accumulated enough gear that we've sold, herbs and whatever have you. Nice. The only problem is when you attack great as well, not the only problem, but I don't have victory rush. It only works on stuff that gives me XP. I have to go and get some food after I've done this. I had one meal there. Oats this morning and a banana before training, and then when I got back I had some chicken wraps. That's it. That's all I had to eat. Right, we'll leave that there because I try and keep it under an hour, don't we? So that's 57 minutes. So next time we'll obviously have to walk down to there, go to the Barrens, and then we've got a lot to do in the Barrens. I don't know whether it's going to be the same as Silver Pine Forest though, where we did them all, because there's loads in the Barrens. The reason I did all that Silver Pine Forest is because I enjoy it, whereas the Barrens, we'll just sort of see how it goes. If it's flowing nicely, then yeah, we'll crack on. But if it doesn't, then it'll be back across the Silver Pine Forest into Hillsbrad Foothills. Tell you what, we'll leave this in Ogmar. I might log on at some point and just try and get the buffs. The Onyxia's Lair one and the other one, or whatever it is. And then sort out the auctions, but I won't do any leveling. Any stuff that I do when I'm not recording, it'll just be like putting stuff on the auction house. And yeah, and trying to get that buff. Here we go. Anyone dueling outside? And we'll get a bit rested if we leave it in here. No point just leaving it out there, is there? Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind, hey, Mickey. Right, there we go then. Right, back to it tomorrow, hopefully.